Right now, the subject that concerns me most, both in my work and in my life, is how societies choose to remember or forget histories of violence and injustice. I'm directing a film called August Again, which follows Korean survivors of the Hiroshima atomic bombing. What I've learned is that more than 10% of the victims were Korean, yet their stories have been silenced for decades. Many survivors were denied recognition both in Japan and in Korea. And even today, their children and grandchildren carry physical and emotional scars without proper support.
하늘이 왜 나에게만 형벌을 내리는가? 죽고 싶었어요. 그냥 혼자 조용히 죽으면 나만 세상에 없어져 버리면 나를 제외한 모든 사람이 행복할 것 같았어요. 마치 아무 일이 없었던 것처럼.
For me, the concern is not only about this specific history, it's about whose voices are heard and whose are erased. We live in a world full of archives, images, and official records, but silence can be just as powerful as documentation. If a story is not told, it can disappear from memory. That is what I want to confront through my filmmaking. How silence shapes history, and how we can give voice back to those who have been left out. If I could discuss this subject with someone, I would choose to speak with other filmmakers and storytellers from communities that have also been erased or marginalized, whether they're indigenous artists, post-colonial voices, or directors confronting silenced narratives in their own countries. I believe that sharing strategies, how to gain trust, how to use creativity when archives are missing, how to balance advocacy with artistry can strengthen all of our work. But more than anything, I want to have this conversation with audiences, because remembering is not just the job of survivors or filmmakers, it's a collective responsibility. When audiences hear these stories, they become part of the chain of memory. The act of witnessing can reshape how we think about justice today, not just in the past. So the subject that concerns me right now is memory, how it is preserved, how it is lost, and how we can reclaim it. And I like to discuss it with anyone who believes like I do, that storytelling is not just about films, but about building bridges across silence, across generations, and across borders. Because in the end, stories are not just what we tell, they are how we remember and how we imagine a more just future.